So do you really believe you're eating just 1,500 calories a day? I mean, like, really? I bet you're eating more and you don't even realize it. And before you go and say it, your metabolism, it hasn't broken, it hasn't shut down. It has adapted though. And this isn't going to be someone telling you to just simply eat less and move more because you've hit a weight loss plateau. There's a lot more going on. And in fact, today, I'm going to be talking about what's really happening and what you can do to fix it. What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Achidi, and I'm both your personal trainer and food educator. And on this channel, I break down health and weight loss in a simple, no BS way so you can get healthy and stay healthy without stress and confusion. If that sounds good to you, make sure to stick around by hitting that subscribe button. And as I talked about in the video intro just a moment ago, we're going to be talking about a weight loss plateau and what you can actually do about it, because who really just wants to be told you need to eat less and move more? Because that hasn't seemed to be working. I'm going to give you some real strategies on how to break through and keep that momentum train moving along for good. Okay, I get it. You're tracking. You're eating healthy as you believe you can be, and you're convinced you're in a calorie deficit because your numbers add up to 1,500 calories a day, right? Well, if the scale's not moving and it's been stuck, you're unfortunately not in a calorie deficit like you believe. But not to worry, this is not a judgment or anything. In fact, it's very common for this to happen. So let's talk about some of the reasons why this is happening. First reason is we're human. We're not perfect. We're not machines. We're human. And over time, we get kind of lazy and we stop estimating our calorie intake as accurately. This can be as simple as giving yourself a little bit more of your portions over time because, food tastes good. Or it could be as simple as you're preparing your meals. Like whenever I make pasta with meat sauce, as I'm browning the ground beef, I eat a little bit, make sure it's tasting good, add some more seasoning, I eat a little bit more. Once I start adding together the tomato sauce and the garlic and all the other spices and herbs, and it started to taste real good, I keep tasting it. And all those little bites, I'm not accounting for them, but they've gone into my body and they're going to add up to calories being eaten. So there's some hidden calories along the food prep or along with how much we serve ourselves, or even not even hidden calories, just healthy calories that we tend to, not believe we need to count. I'm a cashew addict. I love me some dry roasted. Whether they have salt or not, I don't care. Dry roasted cashews are my jam. And they're a healthy fat, right? Shouldn't be a bad thing, right? Well, just like avocados or sour cream or cheese, all healthy fats contain a ton of calories in a small size. And as you're eating them, you might not realize how much you're having. For me, with my cashews, I fill up my palm like this multiple times a night. And when I finally measured it out, turns out I was having like a serving and a half, sometimes 2 servings at a time. And to put some numbers on it, if I had just 1 serving, that's like 160 calories. If I'm having a serving and a half, that's almost 250 calories. And if I'm having 2 servings in 1 handful, that's over 300 calories. And I would do that repeatedly throughout the evening. And I would be taking in easily 800, 1,000. Hell, I probably was eating almost 2,000 extra calories without even realizing it because they taste so damn good and they don't occupy much space in my stomach. So whether it's healthy fats or health food like a protein bar, those calories still count. And if we're not estimating our portions correctly, we're not taking into account what we are tasting and eating or all the small bites throughout the day, or especially the healthy foods, we're not going to be accurate. And if we're not accurate, we're not going to be in a calorie deficit and we're not going to lose weight. So the simple fact is we have to become more accurate with how we track our food. And we don't have to do it forever, just for like 3 days at least, no more than about 5 days of legit, honest, and diligent tracking. That will help you recalibrate your eyes so you can have better portions. You'll start to see where some of these hidden calories are coming from, and you can make sure you're not overdoing it on the healthy fats. So that's all good on the calorie intake and tracking side. And even if you become very accurate, you're scrutinizing everything, you're hitting 1,500 on the button, I hate to tell you this, but your body might not be on the same page as you. And why is that? It's not because it hates you, it's because your body has adapted, and let's talk about that. So you're probably thinking,
what the hell? Why is my body trying to fight against me? And I'm doing everything I can to eat the same, move the same, and lose weight.
well, your body is simply trying to survive. Your body views maintaining body fat as a means for survival, so it's going to try to hold on to that despite you wanting to lose some body fat, lose some weight, and get healthier. So part of the adaptations are simple. One of the most simple is the more weight you lose, the fewer calories your body needs to function. And that's because a lighter body burns fewer calories even if you eat the same and you move the same way as you did before. It's pretty obvious. You lose some weight, there's less of you, it takes less energy to move you, and it takes less energy to maintain that version of you. So you have to either move a little bit more or eat a little bit less in order to account for that. But your body's not done there yet. Your body is going to also want to, again, maintain the amount of body mass and body fat it has on it to survive. So it's going to release more hunger hormones into your body. You probably notice at times that you get random cravings for foods you potentially have not had much of because you're watching how you eat. And you're like, damn, I didn't ever want cravings for French fries or for fried chicken or whatever the hell it is. That's your body trying to keep you at that same body mass with the same amount of fat so you can survive, because that's what our bodies are intended to do. So again, your body is going to get more efficient at burning fewer calories to keep you alive and allow you to move and allow you to function. So at the end of the day, even if your calorie intake stayed the same, your calorie burn has dropped. And what worked in the beginning of your weight loss journey is more than likely not going to work the same now. I got some good news for you. You can outsmart your body and keep losing weight in a way that is sustainable. So let's talk about that. So here's the exact blueprint to follow so you can get the momentum going again on your weight loss journey. First and foremost, we need to do a thorough and honest audit of just what the hell we're actually eating. This isn't one to cause judgment, but to simply make the necessary changes so our portions are where they need to be, our food choices where we need to be, and we can start seeing changes on the scale once again. Also, beyond just auditing our food, we need to move a little bit more. We need to move a little bit more outside of working out. So look at your daily steps, and whether you're doing 5,000 a day, 8,000 a day, or even 10,000 a day, bump that number up. You need to move a little bit more so your body is burning through more calories, and that gets the momentum back on track with seeing the scale go down. And when it comes to movement that is working out, on the cardio side, let's change something up. Do you do cardio 3 times a week? Could you do it 4 times a week? Could you add a little bit more time? Could you add some intensity? Could you change how you're doing it? Change some aspect of your cardio so your body has to adapt to it and you get the momentum going on your weight loss journey again. And strength training, that is a game changer. If you're not doing it, you need to get started. And if you need a guide on that, just let me know down in the comments and I'll send you a free strength training guide to get you started. And those of you that are already strength training, you need to change up your routine a little bit. Go a little bit heavier. Change up the reps and sets that you are doing. Try a different program. Just something needs to change in terms of how you move outside of the workout and the gym, and even within the workout and in the gym. Change needs to happen. And another change that needs to happen, and this is one I'm sure you're gonna like, allow yourself a refeed day or otherwise a diet break. As a disclaimer, this is not a day to just eat whatever you want and not track it. No, you still need to have some structure and guidelines to your refeed day. For instance, if you're someone who's eating 1,500 calories a day, on your refeed day, you could eat anywhere from about 2,000 to maybe even as much as 2,500 calories. That's an additional 500 to almost 1,000 extra calories that you can have on that day. You can enjoy those calories, and then on the next day, you get back to your regular routine. This will give you some balance and help you satisfy what we call the 80-20 rule, where you're eating on track 80% of the time, and you allow yourself to loosen up and enjoy and indulge 20% of the time. So I need to make sure you understand that these are not meant to be big, drastic changes. They are meant to be ones that happen in a small degree and done slowly over time. Because as I've seen and potentially you've experienced, when you try to do too much all at once, it gets very hard to stay on top of things. And if you're not staying consistent, you're not gonna see any progress, and then you're gonna feel real sad. One thing that will help you keep your mindset in the right place with this is a plateau isn't a sign that your diet is broken or that your metabolism is broken or that you are failing. No, a plateau is simply a visible sign that it's time to adapt and keep moving forward. Now that we've reached the end of the video, I want to hear from you. Have you ever hit a plateau before in your weight loss journey? If you have, what helped you get unstuck? Or if you're still in a plateau right now and you're still stuck, let me know down in the comments. I'm here to help you and support you however I can. And if you want to get my help on a weekly basis and it costs you nothing, I send out a weekly email newsletter every Sunday where I put simple, no BS health information and advice. And if you want to start receiving that, go down to the video description and tap the link and you can get signed up starting today. I appreciate you for sticking around to the end of the video. In just a moment, you're going to see a preview from another video on my channel. Give it a watch. Let's get healthy and stay healthy. I will see you on the next one.